fragilistic expialidocious.
I think you can just hang up and listen for the this start of the. Do you have any intro music in your pregame intro? So like 5 or 6 seconds of music before you start talking.
There's probably about 3.
Okay. Watch those about 3 seconds of music before you start the intro. And it is the Evanston fight song.
Your Evanston Lady Red Devils are on the... Motors, Winnibosee's #1 education center. Sheds Automotive, T-Bar S Body Shop, Mountain West Business Solutions, Castle Rock Chevrolet, Wyoming Dental Specialist, Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston, Wells. Evanston presents Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball. Your Evanston Lady Red Devils are on the air. Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball being brought to you by Uinta Physical Therapy, Bear River Dental, Cowboy Motors, Uinta-Bosse's #1 Education Center, Sheds Automotive, T-Bar S Body Shop, Mountain West Business Solutions, Castle Rock Chevrolet, Wyoming Dental Specialist, Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston, Wells Fargo Bank, Big O Tires, and our scoreboard sponsor, Uinta Physical Therapy. Your Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball is on the air, on the Big Dog in Country KNYN 99.1 FM. And now watch it online at k-9radio.com. All right, we welcome you to Lady Red Devil Volleyball pregame show. This morning, the Lady Red Devils will take on the Sugar Salem Diggers from Sugar City, Idaho, in the Rexburg area. And in the meantime, we have our pregame show brought to you by the Beach Stop. Be bold, be daring, be uniquely you. We'll hear from them and have a whole lot more as Big O Tires of Evanston presents Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country KNYN 99.1 FM and online at k-9radio.com.
Quality time is creative time. Sign up for classes today and express your creative side while learning how to make your own jewelry and more at Beach Stop. Are you interested in booking a jewelry making or craft making party with your friends? Stop by Beach Stop today, located at 221 10th Street, Suite 106, inside of the old post office in Evanston. That's Beach Stop. Be bold, be daring, be uniquely you at Beach Stop in Evanston.
We welcome you back in this segment of the Beach Stop pregame show. We'll provide a little bonus coverage as our JV gals are already underway, playing the Sugar Salem Lady Diggers. And it looks like the Diggers are leading it 7-5. We'll have to look at the scoreboard and make that assumption and correct it if it's incorrect. There's the serve, and it looks at the Lady Diggers, and it's touched by the Lady Diggers, so the Lady Red Devils will score a point. 7-6 now for the Lady Diggers. And the Lady Red Devils will serve again. Here's Kaylee Horton with the serve, and it's going to go out. So that'll be a point for the Lady Diggers. We're in set number 1. I think they played 2 sets to 21, then we'll see the varsity here in just a few short minutes. An 8-6 lead on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard for the Lady Diggers in this JV contest. Here now Horton sets up over the net by Freeland. Freeland returns it. Now here the Lady Diggers put it over the net. There's Freeland, and it's dug out well on the back row by the Lady Diggers on the attempted kill. Now played well on the back row by the Lady Red Devils. Here's the big point scored by the Lady Red Devils, and the big kill out there by Emily Davis. Now Freeland back to serve it for the Lady Red Devils. This is bonus coverage, the JV gals on the air. Evanston and Sugar Salem. Here now come the Lady Red Devils, and there's going to be a point scored on an illegal touch. Lady Red Devils score the point on that illegal touch by the Diggers. Tied up at 8 apiece here in set number 1. Down they come, and it's going to be put over the net over there in the corner by the Lady Diggers. And Peyton. And the ball rolls out of play, and another point scored. 9-8 now for the Lady Diggers. And the Lady Diggers serve the Lady Red Devils now, and we're away. Served there by Peyton Crapo. Here come the Lady Red Devils. They return it to the Lady Diggers. Now it's on the Red Devil side. Horton keeps it in the air. Davis, and now the Diggers volleying it around. Here's Freeland keeping it in the air. Horton popped up over, or not quite up over the top of the net there by Paige Nixon of the Lady Red Devils, as we provide you with bonus coverage as we continue our pregame show, the Beach Stop pregame show. Here's Peyton Crapo with the service, going to drop in for a score. And just like that, it's 11-8 for the Lady Diggers on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Crapo with the serve for the Lady Diggers. Oh, and it's not going to be a successful opportunity there for the Lady Red Devils. Callis can't dig it out and make the play on it. Great attempt as she hustled towards the volleyball. 12-8 now for the Lady Diggers. Crapo with the serve, dug out there by Horton on the back row. Here's Callis on the attempted kill on the Lady Red Devil side. Now they finally put it over, and it's going to be a score. But for who? An illegal touch. The score is going to go to the Lady Diggers of Sugar Salem, Idaho. Varsity game still to come. That's just a few minutes away, and it's going to be a timeout called there by Coach Matt Peterson of the Lady Red Devils, maybe to stop the momentum of this Lady Digger team over on the other side of the net. Let's see, on the JV includes Paige Nixon. And looking on Jesse Mitchell is also on the JV team there, all on the court. Alexis Brown. And it just goes on for these youngsters for our Evanston Lady Red Devils. We're in Afton, Wyoming. Good morning. A little early for volleyball, but we're here and having fun anyway. Nothing like an all-night trip from Laramie from football to volleyball in one fell swoop. Some close to 400 miles, if not more. But we're back on the court and ready to go as we continue with the bonus coverage in our Beach Stop pregame show. Crapo back to serve again, 13-8 for the Lady Diggers of Sugar Salem. Here's Callis, and Callis is going to get the kill over on the far side for the Lady Red Devils. 13-9 now, I believe it's going to be. Here's Mitchell back to serve. Serves across the net, and she gets the service ace as Lady Diggers can't get that potato off the floor, so to speak. Here's Mitchell with the serve. Across the net it's going to go. Played well on the back row by the Lady Diggers. There's the attempted kill, and that attempted kill went a little wide for Emery Bean. An outside hitter for the Lady Diggers. Here's Mitchell again with the serve. It's away, and played well on the back row out there by Addie Miller. Return to the Lady Red Devils, and it drops right in front of Mitchell, and that'll be a point for the Lady Diggers, who was up 14-11 here in the JV matchup on our bonus coverage of the Beach Stop pregame show. Thank you so much for joining us. And to serve it away now for the Lady Diggers, Anne-Marie Bean. Bean gets it across the net, played there by Callis. Kept in the air and over the net by Emily Davis, and a point scored by the Lady Red Devils, one of the Lady Diggers, into the net. So 14-12, Lady Red Devils coming back in set number one here. Emily Davis back to serve. Here's the Davis serve over the net. It's going to go. Played well on the back row by the Lady Diggers. Put over the net there by Miller. Davis keeps it in the air. Callis bangs it across the net. Back to the Lady Diggers. Here's a soft touch attempted kill, and it's going to ricochet back at the Lady Diggers and be a score for the Lady Red Devils. 14-13, and I guess that timeout did them good. Got things back underway. And here's Emily Davis to serve again. Davis serves away. Back on the back line to dig it out is Christensen. Kept in the air by Bound, and now the Lady Diggers will score a point. Paige Nixon couldn't get it up over the net. Now the Lady Diggers will serve. 15-13 here in set number one. Gemlich to serve now for the Lady Diggers. And there's a whistle for some infraction, but we'll wait and see. Infraction on the Lady Diggers because the Lady Red Devils are back within one. Emily Davis to serve. Dug out well there on the back row by the Lady Diggers, and Crapo keeps it in the air. Now it's returned to the Lady Red Devils. Here's the big attempted kill by Callis. And up there, and there's the kill. Great move out there for Jessica Cepos. And Emily Davis back to serve again as they tie it up at 14 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Davis with the serve. Dug out well on the back row, kept in the air by Anne-Marie Bean. And there's a point scored by the Lady Red Devils. And now the Lady Diggers won a timeout. So that previous timeout taken by the Lady Red Devils did them some good. They got things back on track and now lead 15-14. Varsity still to come up against this Sugar Salem Lady Digger volleyball team, and that's coming up for you next as we provide you bonus coverage on the Beach Stop pregame show. See Coach Matt Peterson instructing his youngsters. Lady Diggers back out and ready to go now. Now here come our Lady Red Devils. They'll be back on the floor momentarily. And Emily Davis to serve it again. Here's Davis on the service line. Serves away. It's going to go on the back row. Dug out well there by Peyton Crapo. There was one going to go a little too hard. Whacking it a little too hard is Maddie Christensen. That'll be another point for the, well, it's 15-15 now. And they say the point's going to go to the Lady Diggers. Okay. Going back to serve now. It's going to be Addie Gemlich. She'll back on the service line and go to work for the Lady Diggers. Here's the serve across the net. It's going to go. Michaela Callis keeps it in the air. Callis gets it across the net, and the Lady Diggers can't handle it. Crapo hustled to it, but it's not going to work out for the Lady Diggers, and a 16-15 lead for the Lady Red Devils. This is the JV game. Bonus coverage. Here's the serve by Michaela Callis. And it's going to drop in for a service ace for Michaela Callis. Callis goes back to serve again for the Lady Red Devils. Just out of view of our camera, looks like. But you'll see her come back into play. Boop, there she is. Smile, Michaela. Here's the serve. Barely over the net, and another hustle play by the Diggers, and they can't quite get to the volleyball, and they touch it, and it's an 18-15 lead now for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Michaela Callis to serve it again, and there's going to be another timeout called. Well, there's been a lot of timeouts called in this first set for one reason or other. Just trying to get some adjustments made, and whatever the case may be, for both these young teams. And Matt Peterson, boy, we should just mic him up, huh? See what he's saying into the huddle. What he's telling the young Lady Red Devils. This is bonus coverage of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Beach Stop pregame show. Lady Diggers out on the court and ready to go. And here come our Lady Red Devils. Now Michaela Callis back to serve again as the Lady Red Devils lead it by 3, 18-15. Here's the serve. It's away. Played on the back row, and there's a point for the Lady Red Devils that just ricochets off of Anne-Marie Bean of the Lady Diggers. Here's now Michaela Callis. Callis to serve again for the Lady Red Devils on the service line. It's going to go across the net. And boom, there's a big kill for Freeland over there on the left side. And a 20-15 lead now. I believe this is game point here if they're maxing it out at 21. Played well on the back row there by Gemlich, the Lady Diggers. And boom, down it goes. Right in front of Crapo. And that's it for set number 1. Lady Red Devils win that one. The JV squad, 21-15 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Last night, our Evanston Red Devils got a win over on Laramie, the football team, 21-14. Laramie scored first with 8:31 to go in the first quarter. They added the PAT, and that was a 7-0 lead in that point. Then later in the quarter, Ian Fisher caught a 4-yard touchdown pass. They couldn't get the PAT. 7-6, Laramie led it with 2:15 to go first quarter. Then the Red Devils lit it up. Bruce Lester caught a 31-yard touchdown pass from Kyla Wagstaff. They got the 2-point conversion at that point, 14-7. Later in that second quarter, the Red Devils scored their last touchdown as Hiram Peterson went 4 yards and a touchdown. The Red Devils added the PAT. At that point, 21-7 for the Red Devils. Then the last touchdown of the ball game came with 10:39 to go in the fourth quarter as Andrew Berman scampered 8 yards on a quarterback sneak for the Laramie Plainsmen. And that final score last night, 21-14, Evanston over Laramie, and Evanston will host Natrona next week in their homecoming football game. So next week, a lot of homecoming activities at Evanston High School. It should be a good time both for the community and the kids as homecoming gets underway. Looking at other activities, the swimmers over in Jackson this morning. Cross-country team will make a trip down to Heber City to Soldier Hollow. And the golfers, I believe, wrapped up their conference play yesterday. Hopefully they did well, and we'll get Coach Jerry Carroll on the air later on in the upcoming week. Lady Diggers out on the court and about ready to go as the Lady Red Devils are over with Coach Matt Peterson. This morning, pool play. They've set up 4 courts, one in this auxiliary gym where we're currently at, and 3 courts in the main gym. The rest of the matchups throughout the day will be over in the main gym, so our coverage will be more vast, so to speak. We'll have the camera panned out on the whole gym and whatever net our Lady Red Devils will play on. Top 6 teams from pool play will advance to the gold bracket, and the bottom 4 teams will advance to the silver bracket. Tie-breaking procedures will be as follows. Head-to-head, number of games won, fewest games lost, total points scored against, and coin toss. So that's how they'll run it here, and that's how it will be run here today. Lady Diggers ready to serve it away as the Lady Red Devils win the first one, 21-15. Serves away, and it's a good serve for Anne-Marie Bean. Lady Red Devils will get the point. Some changes being made now as Sipo comes back in for the Lady Red Devils, who are now up 1-0. Here's Jesse Mitchell with the serve, dug out well on the back row by Peyton Crapo. Kept in the air and returned to the Lady Red Devils. And, Mitchell can't quite get to it for the Lady Red Devils. And it's tied up at 1 apiece in set number 2. Now back to serve's going to be Addie Gremlich. Gremlich on the service lane. Here's the serve across the net. It's going to go. Kept in the air, and it's going to go out of play. Freeland just hit it too hard, and Jesse Mitchell hustled to the volleyball but couldn't get there in time. And a 2-1 lead now for the Lady Diggers of Sugar Salem High School. Right back to serve is going to be Gemlich again, and it's going to go back to Freeland on the back row. Kept in the air there, and it's returned back by Michaela Callis. Kept in the air there by Bean, and returned back to the Lady Red Devils. Mitchell plays it on the back row. Here's Callis, gets it up over the top. Now there's the attempted kill outside. It's not going to work out as Maddie Christensen whacked it into the net for the Lady Diggers. Tied up at 2 in the second set now on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And now the Lady Diggers making some changes. And the Lady Red Devils to serve. Here's the serve by Emily Davis. Kept in the air on the serve by the Lady Diggers. There's one that's going to go out. Hit a little bit too hard by Anne-Marie Bean there for the Lady Diggers. 3-2 for the Lady Red Devils. And here's Emily Davis with the serve. Dug out well on the back row by Crapo. She tilts it front. Crapo hits it a little too hard for the Lady Diggers. And a point scored by the Lady Red Devils. They go up in set 2, 4-2 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's the Lady Diggers hustling to the volleyball, and they can't get there. So that'll be another point for the Lady Red Devils. Lady Red Devils leading at 5-2 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Emily Davis again to serve. Screens the top of the net, but it gets over, and there's the big kill for the Lady Red Devils. And they go up 6-2 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And just like that, the Lady Diggers call a timeout. We mentioned homecoming activities this next week. That's going to be busy both for the community and the students in all the schools, I believe, not just the high school. Something that will happen in every building, I'm sure, for homecoming. Next week, the golfers, they'll go to their state meet, and I believe that's going to be in Rock Springs this year at White Mountain. We'll check that site here for sure and tell you. Now the Lady Diggers and the Lady Red Devils out on the court, coming out of the timeout. Yep, White Mountain and Rock Springs is where the golfers will play at state. Here's the serve by Emily Davis. Popped up over the top of the net there by Addie Miller. Here's Michaela Callis return. It's going to go up over the top and out of play. And there's going to be a touch on the Lady Red Devils, so... No, it's going to be a touch on the Lady Diggers. 7-2 now for the Lady Red Devils. Rapo gets it over the net, whacks it pretty hard, and the Lady Red Devils touch it. So that'll be a point for the Lady Diggers of Sugar Salem High School. Back to serve is going to be Maddie Christensen now. Christensen, a junior. Christensen serves away. It's going to go to Mitchell on the back row. She digs it out. Freeland keeps it in the air. And the Lady Red Devils can't get it over the net. And a 7-4 lead now for the Lady Red Devils as we work in set number 2 of the JV matchup. A little pregame bonus coverage as we're in our coverage. There's a big kill. And an 8-4 lead now for the Lady Red Devils. And Lady Red Devils back to serve. It's away. Michaela Callis on the serve. Dug out well there by Crapo. Crapo with the kill, and it's going to go out of play, and that'll be another point for the Lady Red Devils. 9-4 now, the lead for the Lady Red Devils. Here's Michaela Callis with the serve. Across the net is going to go, kept in the air by Maddie Christensen, and hit into the net by Anne-Marie Bean. So that'll be another point for the Lady Red Devils, who go up 10-4 in set number 2 of this matchup. Here's Michaela Callis with the serve. Anne-Marie Bean plays it, digs it out. And there's one that's going to be kept in the air and go up into the rafters. Played by the Lady Red Devils. They get it across the net on a big hustle play. Now the Lady Diggers return it back to the Lady Red Devils. And here is Freeland with the kill for the Lady Red Devils from the near side. And the Lady Red Devils go up 11-4 in set number 2 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Michaela Callis to serve it again. Across the net is going to go. Dug out well on the back row. Kept in the air. There's the kill for the Lady Diggers. Addie Miller is credited with that one. 11-5 now for the Lady Red Devils. This is bonus coverage on the Beach Stop pregame show. Serves away. Miller with the serve. And now the Lady Diggers to return it to the Lady Red Devils. Mitchell plays it on the back row, keeping it in the air. Freeland with the kill for the Lady Red Devils. And a 12-5 lead now for the Lady Red Devils. This is JV coverage, a bonus coverage in our pregame show, our Beach Stop pregame show. Here's the serve by the Lady Red Devils. Crapo digs it out, keeps it in the air, now works for the kill, and it looks like she's going to get it. And 12-6 lead for the Lady Red Devils in set number 2. Now going back to serve it. Alicia Nilsson, I believe. Here's the serve. It's going to go right into the net, and that'll be another point for the Lady Red Devils. Making some changes are the Lady Diggers. That's the Lady Red Devils leading at 13-6 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here comes Kaylee Horton into the lineup for the Lady Red Devils to serve. Serves away, played down on the back row by Miller. And it's going to bounce right in front of the Lady Diggers. And be another point for the Lady Red Devils. 14-6 for the Lady Red Devils. Here's Horton to serve. Whacked there as it crosses the net by Rydalch. Kept in the air, and it's going to go into the net. And another point scored by the Lady Red Devils. And now the Lady Diggers won another timeout. Some upcoming activities as we have a moment here to talk about it. Evanston Lady Red Devil Swimmer and Divers are over at the Jackson Invite. That's scheduled to get underway at 11 o'clock this morning. So the swimmers and divers will keep busy on this Saturday. Golf team completed competition in their conference play at Riverton. Yesterday they played Thursday and Friday. We mentioned about the Lady Red Devil swimmers, the cross-country team, going to the Heber City, Utah area to Soldier Hollow for a cross-country meet. Then this next week, the Evanston Red Devil football team takes on Natrona in Evanston. That'll be a 6 o'clock kickoff this next Friday night. That one's going to go wide and be a point for the Lady Diggers, so we're back underway. And set number 2, 15-7, the lead for the Lady Red Devils. Lady Diggers back to serve is going to be Crapo. Crapo with their jump serve, whacks it across the net. Kept in the air by Callis. Callis gets it over the net. And Miller with the attempted kill. It's going to go a little too hard. So a 16-7 lead for the Lady Red Devils. Here's the serve by Freeland. It's going to be put back up over the top of the net. Here's the return by Davis. Davis keeps it in the air, and across the net it's going to go right back to the Lady Diggers. Both these teams hustling, and that one's going to go a little long, and that'll be a point for Lady Red Devils, who now go up 17-7 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Freeland with the serve, whacks it across the net. Played there by Miller of the Lady Diggers. They keep it up and return it to the Lady Red Devils. There's Davis to get it back to the Lady Diggers. Horton now pounds it across the net. Here's one that's going to be put up over the top, played on the back row there by the Lady Red Devils. And now they return it to the Lady Diggers. Pretty good volley going on here. And there's one that's just got over the net, right back to the Lady Red Devils. And it's going to be hit there by Callis into the net. 17-8 now, the lead for the Lady Red Devils here in set number 2 of this JV matchup. It's bonus coverage on the Beach Stop pregame show. Right back to serve now. It's going to be Anne-Marie Bean for the Lady Diggers. Bean whacks it across into the net. So that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils, who are up 18-8. Capita 21 here in these JV matches. Here's Jesse Mitchell with the serve. Kept in the air there by the Lady Diggers, and that one's going to go out. Hit a little too hard by Maddie Christensen of the Lady Diggers. Now the Lady Red Devils up 19-8. Mitchell with the serve. Here it comes. Crapo keeps it in the air, and across the net it'll go. And right back at the Lady Diggers, just like that. It was dug out well on the back row there by Horton. And Callis taps it up over the top now for the Lady Red Devils. And Seapost tried to get up to it, but couldn't quite get there. 20-8, the Lady Red Devils nonetheless score the point. This is set point, maybe match point for the Lady Red Devils. Boom, and there it is. A 21-8 win for the Lady Red Devils against the Sugar Salem Lady Diggers. They'll greet at the net, and we'll continue our pregame show. Bonus coverage of the Beach Stop pregame show. Mark Hainsworth, Val Cook here courtside. As we're working out of the auxiliary gym, here come the Lady Diggers, and we'll continue with our pregame show with the scene set. We're in the auxiliary gym here at Star Valley High School. A little smaller gym than what the main gym is, but it's a great facility nonetheless. Just wait until we get into the big main gym. We see our Evanston Red Devil faithful across the gym along the top row there supporting their kids. And that's what it looks like here courtside. We're about 15 minutes, not even that, from getting things underway. This is the Big O Tires of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country KNYN 99.1 and online at k-9radio.com.
Long lines and slow traffic. Gas prices on the rise? Save yourself a trip to the big city by stopping first at Cowboy Motor Company. You no longer have to get out of Dodge to find the best deals on vehicles. Cowboy Motor Company has them in stock. Expanding inventory and plenty of money available for lending, you can now get into Dodge at Cowboy Motor Company. Strength, honesty, and integrity. The Cowboy Way. Cowboy Motor Company, 100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
It's time for the pre-winter checkup special.
Big O Tires, we go the extra mile, revving up the service to make you smile. We're in the business of customer pleasing, all the right service for all the right reasons.
Receive an oil change, 22-point inspection, brake check, and tire rotation for just $59.99.
Extra miles, the way we go, we got you covered at Big O.
Big O Tires in Evanston, 607 Cheyenne Drive.
The Weight of the Nation is a 4-part documentary series focusing on families and individuals struggling with obesity. This educational series will be held at the UNFOC's #1 Education Center. Part 1 will run on October 9th, Consequences. Part 2 on October 23rd, Choices. Part 3 on November 6th, Children in Crisis. And Part 4 on November 20th, Challenges. Come and learn what you can do to combat this national crisis in our community. Register today at 307-789-5742. When we say Chads can fix it, we mean Chads can fix it. When your vehicle needs to be repaired or serviced, Chads Automotive is the best place to take it. With over 20 years in the business, Chad has the experience you want your mechanic to have. At Chads Automotive, repairs are done right the first time. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Stop on by Chads Automotive in Evanston. They can fix it. Call today for an appointment at 307-789-8263. That's Chads Automotive, 789-8263. Quality time is creative time. Sign up for classes today and express your creative side while learning how to make your own jewelry and more at Beat Stop. Are you interested in booking a jewelry making or craft making party with your friends? Stop by Beat Stop today, located at 221 10th Street, Suite 106, inside of the old post office in Evanston. That's Beat Stop. Be bold, be daring, be uniquely you at Beat Stop in Evanston.
All right, back to the action we go as we continue with our pregame show. It's time for the pregame coaches show. We first visit with the opposing coach of the Sugar Salem Lady Diggers, and we got a few comments from her earlier on in the morning. All right, Mark Hazer talking with Sugar Salem Lady Digger Coach Tammy Dodson. And, wow, Coach, tell us what's going on with your season over Idaho way.
This is our second tournament. We haven't had a lot of games yet. We had a 10-day break that was kind of a nightmare to come back from, but we're doing well. Lots of high competition in southeastern Idaho. We just came off of a big game with Firth, and they are a great team. And so we're hoping to come together. We've had a little bit of roller coaster, lost our setter to an ACL tear in basketball season, so we're regrouping. We have a great bunch of girls, a lot of seniors, looking to them for some leadership and to get back into our game and start playing digger ball again.
All right, come to a tournament like this, getting touches on the ball for the kids is an important thing.
Yes, that experience and confidence that comes from every touch. That's what we're looking to get. A lot of games under our belt, working a few new rotations, a few new defenses out that we want to take into district play, which happens for about 2.5 weeks. We start playing our conference games, so that's what we want to take from this tournament.
So I guess this one's a good one to attend, and you've attended it over the last couple of years since I've been here anyway.
Yes, I attended it as the last 4 years as the Sugar Salem coach, and then before that I came as when I was Rigby's head coach. And we love the tournament. It's ran well. It's a lot of touches on the ball. We see teams that we don't happen to see every 5 minutes in Idaho. It's fun to get a look at different teams and different levels of play.
Some of these Wyoming teams are pretty good, darn good, aren't they?
Yes, we see Evanston every year at usually UVU, and we're very impressed. And Star Valley always brings a strong program. Malad, it's really good volleyball. It's a really good experience.
Right, to be successful this morning, what you're going to have to do?
Well, we've got to get our girls awake, and we've got to hit the ball, and we've got to block the ball, especially against strong swinging teams like Star Valley and Evanston. So the girls know that they have their individual jobs to do. They got to dig, they got to run quick, and get after it.
And their attitudes going into this one, they are all right?
Yeah, they're excited. They're ready to play. They've worked a lot on mental toughness, and they're ready to bring it to the court now.
All right, best of luck.
All right, thank you very much.
There you go. As we continue with the coaches pregame show, that's Sugar Salem coach Tammy Dodson on the pregame show. We're about 10 minutes away from the start of this morning's matchup. When we come back, we'll talk to Coach Tara Lawler of the Lady Red Devils. You're listening to the Big O Tires of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM, and online at k-9radio.com.
This is Matthew Rex, owner of T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. We do free estimates on all makes and models of vehicles. We even do estimates. This is Matthew Rex, owner of T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. We do free estimates on all makes and models of vehicles. We even do estimates on semis and motorhomes. We can do some work on motorcycles as well. Part of that estimating process will take care of all your insurance, filing claim, take all the pain out of that process for you. Estimating process takes about 10 minutes, so it's very quick and easy. You don't need to take a whole lot of time out of your day to get them done. We guarantee all of our work. When we're working on your vehicle, we treat it just like we're working on our own vehicle, so you know that it's very well taken care of. You'll be happy you came to us.
Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop, Evanston, Wyoming.
It doesn't matter how large or small your business is. When considering copiers, fax machines, scanners, and other office equipment, call Mountain West Business Solutions first. George Wynn, CEO at Evanston Regional Hospital, had this to say.
With Mountain West Business Solutions, the copiers that we have now, they're very reliable machines. They've done a great job for us, and the rare times when they do have a malfunction, Randy and his people are in here quickly, and they come and service the machines very efficiently. We're very grateful to have Randy Barker and Mountain West Business Solutions as our business partners.
Call Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
Bad credit? No credit? No problem. See Castle Rock Chevrolet for the marginal credit sale this weekend. At Castle Rock, we understand how essential owning a vehicle you can count on really is. So we don't care what your credit score is. Come into Castle Rock Chevrolet this weekend and we'll do everything we can to help you into the vehicle that you want and need.
We're Castle Rock.
Bad credit? No credit. No problem. Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston.
Everyone knows that a smile is contagious. Research has even shown that a smile can make us appear more attractive to others, lift our moods, and even lengthen our lives. If you don't like the smile because of the condition of your teeth, we can help you gain the confidence and happiness that comes from a fabulous smile. This is Tracy Cornea at Bear River Dental. Call us today at 307-789-5608 and mention this ad for a free consultation to discuss how to create the dazzling smile you've always dreamed of. Call 307-789-5608 and have a beautiful smile today.
All right, Coach, you had a pretty good outing with your gals up in Casper. You'd like to see the win, but you took both of those schools to 5.
Yeah, but I can't hear you.
Oh. Is this any better?
A little bit.
How about this? Hello? Oh, that's ugly. Are you there?
Yes.
My apologies for that mix-up. That's Coach Tara Lawler. We recorded the wrong pregame interview for this matchup. We heard from Sugar Salem coach Tammy Dodson, and just loaded up the wrong one on my machine for Coach Tara Lawler. Our apologies there. we'll do better as the day progresses and work towards doing just that. So I guess this has been the coach's pregame show. We're about 5 minutes from getting this one underway. We'll be back with the starting lineups in the beginning of tonight's matches. This is the Beach Top pregame show. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM, and online at k-9radio.com.
With Wells Fargo Mobile Deposit, you can deposit a check virtually anytime, anywhere.
You can do it in a coffee shop without spilling a drop. Done.
You can do it while listening to music without missing a beat. Done.
Deposit checks quickly and securely using your smartphone.
You can even do it while you're reading a radio commercial. Done.
On your phone, online, on the go. Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far. Availability may be affected by your mobile device and carrier. Wells Fargo Bank N.A., member FDIC.
This time of year, the weather can change from minute to minute. The team at Plains Pipeline encourages you to focus on safe driving. Slow down. Look for children who may be walking to or from school. Make sure you have supplies in your car like a blanket, water, and emergency food in case of road closures or unexpected storms. Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston also reminds you to always call 811 at least 2 business days before you dig. It's the law. Plus, it could save your life.
Precious time cannot be recovered once lost, said the famous Jack Sparrow. Don't lose time driving extra miles when the dental services you need are available right here in Evanston. Do you need a root canal? Do you need your wisdom teeth pulled? Are you missing teeth and want a full and perfect smile? Do you need braces? All of these services are available from our specialists right here in Evanston. This is oral surgeon A.J. Stosich inviting you to join me and my associates. Call today to schedule an appointment at 307-789-5608. That's 307-789-5608. Save your precious time.
Long lines and slow traffic. Gas prices on the rise? Save yourself a trip to the big city by stopping first at Cowboy Motor Company. You no longer have to get out of Dodge to find the best deals on vehicles. Cowboy Motor Company has them in stock. Expanding inventory and plenty of money available for lending, you can now get into Dodge at Cowboy Motor Company. Strength, honesty, and integrity. The Cowboy way. Cowboy Motor Company, 100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
All right, we return to the pregame show. You've been listening to the pregame show brought to you by the Beach Stop. Be bold, be daring, be uniquely you. Coming up as they switch things around on the volleyball court, we'll have the starting lineups and get underway with this matchup in just a couple of short minutes. Mark Haynes-Fowl courtside. We're in the auxiliary gym for pool play. The next match for Evanston will be later in the day. They draw a second round bye, and we'll have the opportunity to move to the main gym here at Star Valley High School. And what a beautiful area this is, and a beautiful school. I believe they completed construction on this in 1997, and that's the school year they got in here. So, wow, it's a great place to be, and they got a great staff here to help support broadcasters just like us. They're here at our beck and call. Now the Lady Red Devils warming up on the near side, as you can see. Don't want to break their concentration and yell out to them, hey, wave at mama. But you can see our varsity girls right there, Kimberly Derrick, Bernice Sanders, Laurel Brinkerhoff, Annie Guild, Sarah Frakes. Those are some of the starters we'll have during our starting lineups here in just a moment or two. Hopefully they'll do starting lineups. I don't recall if they have in the past here at this tournament. But we're going to get underway with pool play here as our Evanston Lady Red Devils take on the Sugar Salem Lady Diggers. Coach Tara Lawler ready to go, as is Coach Tammy. Over on the other end of the bench, had the opportunity to talk with Sugar Salem Digger coaches you heard earlier in our pregame show. They don't give us the starting lineup, so we'll We at least know who's going to go for our Evanston Lady Red Devils. We're coming up on set number 1. Lady Red Devils back over at the bench, getting ready to go. And more volleyball action on the air here on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1. And we're online. You can watch it online at k-9radio.com. And I'm witnessing that miracle of technology right in front of me. All right, the Lady Red Devils ready to go. The Lady Diggers on the far side of the court, and we'll get things underway. I believe they're not going to give the starting lineups, but we know who's going to go for our Evanston Lady Red Devils. And they're out there and about ready to go. I guess they will do starting lineups. Lady Red Devils are standing on the service line, getting ready to go. The Diggers giving their hurrah here as we work to get this one underway. Time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by South & Jones Timber Company. And for the Evanston Red Devils, it's going to be Kimberly Derrick, Ashley Thornock, Haley O'Neill, Annie Gill, the libero and defensive specialist, Allie Barker, and a few others. And the starting lineups being brought to you by South & Jones Timber Company of Evanston. Lady Red Devils ready to go in set number 1. Got Annie Guild, Allie Barker, Haley O'Neill, Kimberly Derrick, Hunter Jakowski DeFries, Sarah Frakes, and Ashley Thornock. Felicia Nielsen getting ready to get things underway. Felicia Nielsen is back to serve. The beginning serve is being brought to you by Escalante's Boutique. Get notice. Here's the Nielsen serve over the net. Annie Gill plays it. Dug out well there by Kimberly Derrick. Return to the Lady Diggers. Here's the big fake on the attempted kill. Here's Haley O'Neill. She gets the kill for the Lady Red Devils. And they go up 1-0 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now Allie Barker back to serve for our Evanston Lady Red Devils. Serve across the net. Played well there on the back row by Nelson. Kept in the air by the Lady Diggers. Return to Annie Guild. Hustles to the volleyball. Kept in the air. Ashley Thornock gets it over the net. Now the Diggers with the attempt. And the double block works out for the Lady Red Devils up at the net. And they get the kill. And a 2-0 lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Allie Barker back to serve again for the Lady Red Devils. This away. Dug out well there on the back row by the Lady Diggers and return to the Lady Red Devils. Thornock can't get it up over the top. And a 2-1 lead now for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kinsey Sidaway back to serve it now for the Lady Diggers. Here's Sidaway on the back line. Sidaway with the jump serve. And Allie Barker digs it out on the back row. Kimberly Derrick keeps it in the air. Ashley Thornock with the attempted kill. But it's coming right back at the Lady Red Devils, and it's going to go out of play. Now Annie Gill to check out. It's going to go back into Sarah Frakes. She comes into the lineup. So here comes the serve by Haley O'Neill. And oh, it goes into the net for Haley O'Neill. And a 3-2 lead now for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back to serve it now is going to be Bingham. Bingham stands on the back line for the Lady Diggers. Bingham serves away. Dug out well there by Hunter Jakowski DeFries, and Ashley Thornock attempts to kill. But the Lady Diggers keep it in the air and return it right back to the Lady Red Devils. Here's Derrick setting up Frakes. Hustling are both teams. And there's the big kill there for the Lady Diggers. Sierra Spratling gets that kill, and back to serve once again is going to be Bingham. This is the first set. There's Allie Barker keeping it in the air on the back line. Ashley Thornock gets the kill. Right up over the top of Spratling and Sidaway of the Lady Diggers. And a 4-3 lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's the serve across the net. It's going to go. Dug out well on the other side by Sidaway. And the Lady Red Devils get the kill right in front of Kinsey Sidaway. And they score another point. 5-3 now for the Lady Red Devils in set number 1. Serves away. Kimberly Derrick on the serve. Popped up over the top easily there by Spratling. And a point scored there by the Lady Diggers on an illegal touch. And a 5-4 lead now for the Lady Red Devils as we get underway with the first set. Here's the serve, kept in the air by Barker. And Ashley Thornock keeps the return in the air. There's Derrick, gets it a little too hard. And it's going to be a point now for the Lady Diggers. Kinsey Sidaway back to serve. Here's the serve, whacks it, and it's going to go a little too far. And that'll be a point for our Lady Red Devils, who now lead at 6-5 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now back to serve is going to be Ashley Thornock. Thornock with her serve. Played well on the back row over there by Spratling. And that one's going to go out of play. And a 7-5 lead now for the Lady Red Devils as we work in set number 1. Ashley Thornock awaits the whistle. Gets it over the net. Spratling over there to play. Keep it in the air. Dug out well there by Annie Guild of the Lady Red Devils. Actually, it's going to be Allie Barker hitting it a little too hard. And a 7-6 lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back to serve is going to be Sierra Spratling. It's going to Annie Gill. Kept in the air by Derrick. Frakes can't make the play on it. There's a violation on the Lady Red Devils, and it's tied up 7 apiece. So Spratling back to serve again for the Lady Diggers in set number 1. Tied up at 7. Thornock plays it on the back row for the Lady Red Devils. Goes up over the top, and Allie Barker gets the kill. Haley O'Neill now checks in for Sarah Frakes. And Annie Gill back to serve now for the Lady Red Devils. Here's Gill. Gill, the defensive specialist in the libero. Serves it away after the big old windup. Dug out well there by Gardner. And there's the kill right in front of Annie Gill for the Lady Diggers of Sugar Salem. Tied up at 8, so they're keeping it close here in this first set. Now back to serve is going to be Linda Gardner for the Lady Diggers. Here's the serve, it's away. Ashley Thornock now to Brinkerhoff. Annie Gill can't get it up over the top of the net, but the Lady Red Devils hustling nonetheless. A 9-8 lead now for the Lady Diggers in set number 1 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back again to serve is Linda Gardner. Gardner serves it away, popped up over the top by Allie Barker. No, Kimberly Derrick, rather. Here's a one that's going to drop out of play, and that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. So we're tied up at 9. We've been tied at 7, 8, and now 9. And Hunter Jakowski DeFries comes in for the Lady Red Devils. She'll serve it. Here's the serve, and it's going to go up over the net. Dug out well there on the back row by Michaela Birch, and it's going to go out of play, and that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils, who now go up 10-9 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Working in set number 1, here's Hunter Jakowski DeFries with the serve. Whoops, in and then it's going to go. It's going to tie it up at 10. We've been tied up at 7, 8, 9, and 10 now. And the serve returns back to the Lady Diggers with Nelson on the serve. Here's Allie Barker. Up over the net is going to go. Nielsen on the attempted kill. Careens to the top of the net, kept in the air by the Lady Red Devils. There's Allie Barker. And there's a kill for Allie Barker. So 11-10 for the Lady Red Devils. And Allie Barker now back to serve. Barker stands on the service line, readies herself. And now whacks it into the net, so she can't get it up over the top. And we're tied at 11 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back to serve is going to be Allie Hawks for the Lady Diggers. Here's Hawks. Lines up, serves away, and it's going to go long, and it'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. Now a 12-11 lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Haley O'Neill with the serve. Played well. And a kill by the Lady Red Devils. The little libero and defensive specialist Linda Gardner was there, but her teammates couldn't help her out on that series. Here's Haley O'Neill, 13-11 now on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Gardner on the back row, keeping it in the air. Popping it up over the top, or attempted to anyway, is going to be Spratling. And now finally back to the Lady Red Devils. Set up by Derrick, and Thornock keeps it in the air. There's the attempted kill by Sitaway for the Lady Diggers. Returned right back to the Lady Diggers after that, and that's going to go a little too hard. Sitaway banged it a little too hard, and now a 14-11 lead on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And Haley O'Neill to serve it again. Here's O'Neill and her serve. Oh, it's going to go into the net. So 14-12 now as Haley O'Neill sits down. Hunter Jakowski the freeze back in. And on the serve, it's going to be Bingham. Kept in the air by Hunter Jakowski the freeze. Thornock works it right into the double block, and it comes right back to the Evanston side, so it'll be a Lady Digger point, 14-13. Now Coach Tara Lawler wants a timeout, so we'll take one. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM. And you can watch it now online at k-9radio.com.
Free winter checkup special.
Big O Tires, we go the extra mile, revving up the service to make you smile. We're in the business of customer pleasing, all the right service for all the right reasons.
Receive an oil change, 22-point inspection, brake check, and tire rotation for just $59.99.
The way we go, we got you covered at Big O.
Big O Tires in Evanston, 607 Cheyenne Drive.
Right, back to the action we go. 14-13 lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And the Lady Red Devils back out with Brene Sanders, Kimberly Derrick, Annie Guild, Ashley Thornock, Allie Barker, and Hunter Jakowski the freeze. Serves away by Bingham. There's the attempted double block for the Lady Diggers. Here's Sitaway on the attempted kill. Dug out well there by Hunter Jakowski the freeze. And the point's going to go to the Lady Diggers after it ricochets off the ceiling. Rafters with the assist on that one. Again, back to serve's going to be Bingham. She'll wind up and get it across the net. There's put over the net by Kimberly Derrick. There's the kill on the outside for the Lady Diggers. That's Sierra Spratling. And a 15-14 lead now for the Lady Diggers on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Working in set one of this matchup. Here's the serve, dug out well there by Allie Barker. Kimberly Derrick now to Brene Sanders. Sanders going to get the kill. It ricochets off the player on the back line. Ricochets off Abby Allen. So a point scored by the Lady Red Devils and ties it up at 15 apiece. Here's the serve by Derrick. Dug out well on the other end there by Nelson. Here's Allie Barker hustling to the volleyball. Now Brene Sanders, and the big kill there for the Lady Diggers. Carly Sitaway gets that kill for the Lady Diggers. And they lead at 16-15 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now Sitaway to serve. It's going to go across the net, played by Annie Guild. And it's going to go out of play as Brinkerhoff can't get to it. And a 17-15 lead now for the Lady Diggers. Sitaway steps back to serve it again. Kinsey Sitaway to serve it again. Ashley Thornock plays it on the back row. Now here's Sanders with the attempted kill. Dug out there by Gardner. Kept in the air by Sitaway and returned back to the Lady Red Devils. Kimberly Derrick sets it up. Here's Brinkerhoff. And there's going to be another point scored. This time again by the Lady Diggers, who are up 18-15 now here in this first set on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Sitaway with the serve. Thornock can't get it in the air, and it goes in the wrong direction. And a 19-15 lead for the Lady Diggers. Sidaway back to serve, and she'll get her opportunity here in just a moment. Another timeout's taken, so we'll take a timeout. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM, and online. You can watch it now at k-9radio.com.
Is a 4-part documentary series focusing on families and individuals struggling with obesity. This educational series will be held at the UNFOC's #1 Education Center. Part 1 will run on October 9th, Consequences. Part 2 on October 23rd, Choices. Part 3 on November 6th, Children in Crisis. And Part 4 on November 20th, Challenges. Come and learn what you can do to combat this national crisis in our community. Register today at 307-789-5742.
Lady Red Devils going right back to work, down 19-15 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. We're in set number 1, and Kinsey Sidaway to serve it away. Allie Barker on the back row, kept in the air by Derek. Thornock, the double block works there for the Lady Diggers, and the Lady Red Devils set up for another one. There's Thornock, and it's going to ricochet off of Gardner, and another point for the Lady Red Devils as Thornock gets the kill. She'll get back to serve now for the Lady Red Devils. Ashley Thornock, the sophomore for the Lady Red Devils with the serve. It's going to go across the net. Dug out well on the other side there by the Lady Diggers, and Annie Gill can't quite get the ball in the air for the Lady Red Devils. And a 20-16 lead now for the Lady Diggers on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. There's Ashley Thornock following the serve. Derek sets up Renee Sanders. Sanders gets the kill now for the Lady Red Devils. So Renee Sanders will now take a seat. And it's a 20-17 lead now for the Lady Diggers of Sugar Salem High School. Jesse Mitchell into the lineup for the Lady Red Devils. Played well there by the Diggers on the other side of the net. Mitchell keeps it in the air. Derek now, and Haley O'Neill puts it over the net. Now the Diggers working it, and it's going to be returned right back to the Lady Red Devils. There's the attempted kill up high as Sidaway, and there's finally the kill for the Lady Red Devils. 20-18, so the Lady Red Devils working on keeping in this set. And Annie Gill back to serve now for the Lady Red Devils. Here's Annie Gill. Gill with the serve across the net. It's going to go. Dug out well on the back row there by Michaela Birch. There's a big kill out there by Felicia Nilsson. And that's the first set, 21-18. How about that? Sugar Salem wins the first set, 21-18 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And that's going to wrap up set number 1. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1, and online at k-9radio.com.
We mean Chad's can fix it. When your vehicle needs to be repaired or serviced, Chad's Automotive is the best place to take it. With over 20 years in the business, Chad has the experience you want your mechanic to have. At Chad's Automotive, repairs are done right the first time. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Stop on by Chad's Automotive in Evanston. They can fix it. Call today for an appointment at 307-789-8263. That's Chad's Automotive, 789-8263.
All right, the Lady Diggers beat our Evanston Lady Red Devils 21-18 in set number 1 in a set that saw several ties. We were tied 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 15. Then Sugar Salem got the job done going down the stretch, beating our Evanston Lady Red Devils 21-18. So I guess here in tournament play, best 3 out of 5 to 21. Unless things change, and you never know, it may. So the Lady Red Devils and the Lady Diggers will go into set number 2 with the Lady Diggers leading it 1-0. And the Lady Red Devils over there talking to Coach Taryn Lawler, Matt Peterson, coaching staff for the Lady Diggers over there doing just the same thing, encouraging their kids and motivating them just a little bit. Coming up for high school sports, for Evanston Red Devils. Evanston will host Natrona in their homecoming football game this next Friday night. Kickoff time will be 6 o'clock. We'll have the pregame at about 5:20 or so. So you want to look forward to that as the Natrona Mustangs, the defending state champions, come to town. Lady Red Devils out with Haley O'Neill, Kimberly Derrick, Bernice Sanders, Sarah Frakes, and Hunter Jakowski to freeze. And Allie Barker back to serve for the Lady Red Devils. Frakes checks out. And Annie Gill comes back into the lineup as set number 2 is underway. Gardner digs it out on the back line. Here's Nelson, and she'll get the kill as it goes a little long after Annie Gill tried to get to it on a 1-0 lead. Just like that for the Sugar Salem Lady Diggers. Now the Lady Diggers to serve it away. And to do that, it's going to be Allie Hawks. Hawks on the service line, ready to go for the Lady Diggers. Here's Hawks. The jump serve across the net, played well there by Hunter Jakowski to freeze. Renee Sanders drops the kill for the Lady Red Devils, and we're tied up at 1. So back to serve now is going to be Haley O'Neill. O'Neill back to serve for the Lady Red Devils. Here's the serve across the net. It's going to go. Played well on the back row there. And there's a kill for the Lady Diggers. Nope, the Lady Red Devils will get that one on the net violation. So the Lady Red Devils will serve it again. Haley O'Neill back there to put it back into play. Here's O'Neill on the service line. She gets the whistle and the okay. There's the serve. Gardner handles it, kept in the air. There's the into the net play by the Red Devils. So that'll be a point scored by the Lady Diggers. And back to serve for the Lady Diggers is going to be Bingham. Bingham on the service line now for the Lady Diggers. Here's the serve. It's away. Played well in the back row by Hunter Jakowski to freeze. Frakes with the big kill. Right in front of Sierra Spratling, and it's a 3-2 lead now on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kimberly Derrick with the serve, dug out well on the back row by Sidaway. Here's Spratling, she'll get the kill, and tied up at 3 now. We're working in set number 2. And now the Kinsey Sidaway will serve it for the Diggers. Here's Kinsey Sidaway. Pops it up over the top of the net. Played well on the back row by Bernice Sanders. Oh, and Laurel Brinkerhoff tried to get up and get the kill, and it goes into the net. 4-3 now, the lead here in the second set for the Lady Diggers on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Kinsey Sidaway with another serve. Across the net, gone too long, and we're tied up at 4 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. We're in set number 2. Now the Lady Red Devils back to serve. It's going to be Bernice Sanders to Gardner. Here's Nelson with the kill as Annie Gill can't get to it. And the Lady Diggers take a 1-point lead at 5-4 now on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now back to serve. It's going to be Spratling, and she whacks it a little too hard. And we're tied up at 5. Spratling now sits down. Here's served by Annie Gill. Gardner plays it on the back row. Here's Nelson up with the kill. It drops in for a point for the Lady Diggers, and they go up 6-5. Back and forth we go. Tied on a few occasions already in set number 2. Back to serve is going to be Gardner, the libero and defensive specialist. Here's the serve across the net. It's going to go. It's going to go a little too far. And that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils that ties it up at 6. Ashley Tornock has her warm-ups on, not out there on the court right now for the Lady Red Devils. Here's the big dig for the Lady Diggers. They try the kill, and it's not going to work out for them as the Lady Red Devils go back up 7-6 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Hunter Jakowski to freeze on the serve. Across the net it's going to go. Played well there by the Lady Diggers. Return to the Lady Red Devils. Bernice Sanders and Haley O'Neill gets the kill. So now an 8-6 lead as we work in set number 2 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Hunter Jakowski to freeze with the serve over the net. It's going to go. Dug out well in the back row by the Lady Diggers of Sugar Salem. Annie Guild now keeps it in the air. Derek to O'Neill. And a return right back to the Lady Diggers. Over the net it's going to go right back to the Lady Red Devils. Kimberly Derrick sets up Haley O'Neill, and the double block gets the kill for the Lady Diggers at the net. And an 8-7 lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And in to serve it away is going to be Felicia Nilsson. Nilsson serves away. Bernice Sanders keeps it in the air. There's Allie Barker on the attempted kill, but the Lady Diggers keep it in the air, and ball's right in front of Gardner and Nilsson. Oops, somebody miscommunicated. 9-7 now the lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now Allie Barker back to serve. Up over the top of the net it's going to go. And a good play. The Diggers return it to the Lady Red Devils as it careens off the top of the net. Lady Diggers now set up for the kill and get that kill. Kill's credited to Bingham. And a 9-8 lead still for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back to serve. It's going to be Allie Hawks. Hawks on the service line and ready to give it a ride. Allie Barker plays it on the back row after the serve. Derrick keeps it in the air. Haley O'Neill has it go a little wide, and that'll be a point for the Lady Diggers. 9-9 now for the Lady Diggers and Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Hawks with the serve. Careens off the rafters. And the Lady Diggers back in the lead, 10-9 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 2, set number 1, won by the Lady Diggers, 21-18. And Allie Hawks. Hawks to serve it away. There's the jump serve. Dug out well in the back row by Allie Barker. Kept in the air by Kimberly Derrick. There's Bernice Sanders with the attempted kill, but Gardner keeps it in the air on the other side. There's Sitaway with the kill on the far side of the net for the Lady Diggers. 11-9 now, the lead for the Lady Diggers. And now Hawks back to serve it again. Here's Hawks. Hawks with the jump serve. Across the net it's going to go. Played there by Hunter Jakowski to freeze. And there's a big kill for the Lady Red Devils. And Haley O'Neill. 11-10 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard for the Sugar Salem Lady Diggers. Now Haley O'Neill back to serve for the Lady Red Devils. Here's O'Neill. O'Neill gets it across the net. Gardner digs it out. Kept in the air there by Hawks. There's the big kill out there for Spratling. Sarah Spratling gets the credit for that kill. Now the Lady Diggers go up 12-10 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And here's Bingham back to serve once again. Working in set number 2 of this matchup. The Bingham serve across the net. Hunter Jakowski to freeze plays the volleyball. Now Bernice Sanders gets it over the net, but it's going to go too far. And 13-10, just like that, for the Sugar Salem Lady Diggers on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve across the net there by Bingham. Kept in the air by the Lady Red Devils. Sanders tries to kill. And the point for the Lady Red Devils, 13-11 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now back to serve is going to be Kimberly Derrick. Serves across the net. It's going to go out. So that'll be a point now for the Lady Diggers. They go up 14-11 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Coach Tara Lawler wants a timeout. So we'll take a timeout also. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1. And now you can watch the game online at k-9radio.com.
Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. We do free estimates on all makes and models of vehicles. We even do estimates on semis and motorhomes. We can do some work on motorcycles as well. Part of that estimating process will take care of all your insurance filing claim, take all the pain out of that process for you. Estimating process takes about 10 minutes, so it's very quick and easy. You don't need to take a whole lot of time out of your day to get them done. We guarantee all of our work. When we're working on your vehicle, we treat it just like we're working on our own vehicle, so you know that it's very well taken care of. You'll be happy you came to us.
Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop, Evanston, Wyoming.
To the action we go as the Lady Diggers lead the Lady Red Devils 14-11 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. And Kinsey Sidaway with the serve for the Lady Diggers. And she gets the service ace there for the Lady Diggers. 15-11 now on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard for the Lady Diggers. Now back to serve Sidaway again. Sidaway will approach the service line, gets it over the net. Dug out well by Annie Gill, kept in the air. Frakes will get the kill as it drops in for a point for the Lady Red Devils. Now 15-12 for the Lady Diggers on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back to serve, Brene Sanders. She gets it over the net. Played well there by Gardner on the back row. Spradling hits it into the net, and the Lady Diggers can't get it over the net. That'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. 15-13, the Lady Red Devils playing tough to stay in this one. Oh, and Brene Sanders served it into the net. And a 16-13 lead for the Lady Diggers, and back to serve is going to be Sierra Spradling. Here's the serve across the net. It's going to go to Annie Guild. Guild works to Allie Barker. Back to Gardner. It goes on the Digger side of things. There's one that's going to be hit a little too hard there by Nelson. And a 16-14 lead now for the Lady Diggers on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now Annie Guild to serve it away. She gets it across the net. Played well there by Addie Allen. There's the point going to be scored by the Lady Red Devils. They're back within one, a 16-15 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Annie Gill. Gill gets it across the net. Played well on the back row there by the Lady Diggers. And Gardner gets it across the net. Annie Gill digs it out. And Allie Barker attempts to kill. But it's dug out well there by the Lady Diggers. Here's Brene Sanders over on the far side. And a kill over the double block for the Lady Diggers. 17-15 in set number 2. Moving right along as we work through this one. And back to serve is going to be Linda Gardner. Gardner with the serve. Dug out well on the other side by Allie Barker. Barker ricochets it around, and it's going to ricochet around on the Digger side. And right back. The point goes to the Lady Red Devils. 17-16 now for the Lady Diggers here on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Hunter Jakowski DeFries to serve it away. Here's the serve. Dug out well there on the back row by Birch. Now Gardner over the net to Hunter Jakowski DeFries. Haley O'Neill with the soft touch up over the top. But the Diggers handle that one just fine. Now Derrick tips it up over the top, and the Diggers return it right back to the Lady Red Devils. Here we go on a pretty good volley here. Allie Barker gets it a little too wide. 18-16 the lead now for the Lady Diggers on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now the Diggers serve it away. There's Felicia Nelson on the serve. There's Allie Barker over there on the far side. Hit high in the air there, and Sidaway attempts to kill, but it's dug out well by the Lady Red Devils. Now Sidaway attempts another kill, and it's going to go long, and 18-17 lead now for the Lady Diggers on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 2, and here's the serve, and it's returned back to the Lady Red Devils. Haley O'Neill gets it up over the top of the net. Lady Diggers get the kill. A soft touch over the top of the net by Bingham. And a 19-17 lead for the Lady Diggers in set number 2. We're going to 21 here in tournament play. At least in the first half of tournament play and pool play anyway. There's the serve. Allie Barker digs it out for the Lady Red Devils. Sitaway gets it over the net. The Lady Red Devils can't return it. So now the Lady Diggers go up 20-17. This is set point here. And to serve it is going to be Hawks. Allie Barker digs it out. Kimberly Derrick keeps it in the air. Renee Sanders on the attempted kill, but dug out there by Sitaway. There's one that's going to go a little long. Hit a little too hard out there by Sierra Spradling, 20-18. Still set point for the Lady Diggers, and Haley O'Neill to serve. O'Neill with the serve. Nelson with the dig. O'Neill keeps it in the air, and Kimberly Derrick puts it over the net. Now there's a big kill, and another 21-18 win for the Lady Diggers. And that looks like it's going to wrap up this match in pool play. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM. Watch the game online at k-9radio.com.
Or small your business is. When considering copiers, fax machines, scanners, and other office equipment, call Mountain West Business Solutions first. George Wynn, CEO at Evanston Regional Hospital, had this to say.
With Mountain West Business Solutions, the copiers that we have now, they're very reliable machines. They've done a great job for us, and the rare times when they do have a malfunction, Randy and his people are in here quickly, and they come and service the machines very efficiently. We're very grateful to have Randy Barker and Mountain West Business Solutions as our business partners.
Call Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
Bad credit? No credit? No problem. See Castle Rock Chevrolet for the marginal credit sale this weekend. At Castle Rock, we understand how essential owning a vehicle you can count on really is. So we don't care what your credit score is. Come into Castle Rock Chevrolet this weekend and we'll do everything we can to help you into the vehicle that you want and need.
We're Castle Rock.
Bad credit? No credit. No problem. Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston.
All right, the final score in this match, 21-18, 21-18 for the Sugar Salem Lady Diggers. Coming up, we'll recap the match set by set and visit with Red Devil head volleyball coach Tara Lawler. This is the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1, and online at k-9radio.com.
This time of year, the weather can change from minute to minute. The team at Plains Pipeline encourages you to focus on safe driving. Slow down. Look for children who may be walking to or from school. Make sure you have supplies in your car like a blanket, water, and emergency food in case of road closures or unexpected storms. Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston also reminds you to always call 811 at least 2 business days before you dig. It's the law. Plus, it could save your life.
Precious time cannot be recovered once lost, said the famous Jack Sparrow. Don't lose time driving extra miles when the dental services you need are available right here in Evanston. Do you need a root canal? Do you need your wisdom teeth pulled? Are you missing teeth or want a full and perfect smile? Do you need braces? All of these services are available from our specialists right here in Evanston. This is Endodontist Les Walker inviting you to join me and my associates. Call today to schedule an appointment at 307-789
307-789-5608. That's 307-789-5608. Save your precious time.
Long lines and slow traffic. Gas prices on the rise? Save yourself a trip to the big city by stopping first at Cowboy Motor Company. You no longer have to get out of Dodge to find the best deals on vehicles. Cowboy Motor Company has them in stock. Expanding inventory and plenty of money available for lending, you can now get into Dodge at Cowboy Motor Company. Strength, honesty, and integrity. The Cowboy way. Cowboy Motor Company, 100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Time now for the post-game show. We'll take a look back at this morning's matchup, visit with Coach Tara Lawler, and look ahead at what's in store for our Lady Red Devils. In this portion of the post-game show, we'll look at today's match highlights and some stats, and we'll come back and talk with Coach Tara Lawler. Right after this, you're listening to the Big O Tire presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1. and online at k-9radio.com.
Labor this year ends on Monday, September 30th. Buy your carpet now at Ogden's Flooring and Design, and we'll install it for free. With special discounts plus free labor and 1-year free interest OAC, this is the very best time to buy carpet at Ogden's Flooring and Design in Evanston at 243 7th Street. And get free labor now, because when September ends, so does free labor. 16-yard minimum, no extras.
Ogden's Flooring and Design.
Welcome to our Lady Red Devil post-game coaches show, brought to you by Ogden's Flooring and Design, carpet, cabinets, countertops, and more. Talking with Coach Tara Lawler now. Well, first match out, not what you wanted to see. Your thoughts on this one?
No, definitely not the outcome that we want. We made a lot of mental errors, 4 missed serves in the first game, and when the games only go to 21. That's tough. We weren't as mentally tough as what we've been in the past. We obviously have a player that's not feeling well, so we didn't play her. So it just kind of a little bit off kilter. But that being said, that's the time that, I mean, it's good experience, but that's the time that we've got to be mentally tougher and fight through that adversity and still play volleyball. It's still the same X's and O's.
All right, let's see what's coming up for our gals. What time and when do we play next?
It's a rolling schedule, so after this next game, we will play Cokeville. So we're off a JV and varsity match, and then we're on with JV Cokeville, our JV Cokeville, and then our varsity versus Cokeville.
And that's over in the main gym, correct?
If you say so. Haven't gotten that far, but I think you're right. I think you're right.
Hey, I'm not the boss here. but that's the plan, going over to the main gym. Well, you're no stranger to the Cokeville Lady Panthers. They're a pretty scrappy little bunch of gals.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be a good test. We're going to send that one player home and let her get feeling better and rested. And it will give other kids opportunities, but it's also an opportunity. I know one of the players said, oh, no, what are we going to do? What we're going to do is we're going to step up. I mean, it's still volleyball, and they practice just in that same amount of time. This happens, and you've always got to be prepared for something like this to happen. So I got to give Sugar Salem a lot of credit. They talked a lot. They were scrappy. They moved. They were quick to the ball, and we were everything but all of those things. And so we know what we need to do, and hopefully a different Evanston Lady Red Devil volleyball team comes out versus Cokeville.
All right. About what time will that be, do you think?
I'd say probably about an hour.
Oh, okay. So we'll just get over there and set up and get ready to go again. There's Coach Tara Lawler. Thanks, Coach. This has been the post-game interview with Coach Tara Lawler, brought to you by Ogden's Flooring and Design, carpet, cabinets, countertops, and more. Coming up next, the post-game show, we'll take a look ahead at what's in store for our Lady Red Devils. The final score on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard in a 2-set match, 21-18, 21-18 for the Sugar Salem Lady Diggers. You're listening to the Big O Tire presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM. Watch the games online at k-9radio.com.
The Weight of the Nation is a 4-part documentary series focusing on families and individuals struggling with obesity. This educational series will be held at the UNFOC's #1 Education Center. Part 1 will run on October 9th, Consequences. Part 2 on October 23rd, Choices. Part 3 on November 6th, Children Inc. Crisis, and Part 4 on November 20th, Challenges. Come and learn what you can do to combat this national crisis in our community. Register today at 307-789-5742. When we say Chads can fix it, we mean Chads can fix it. When your vehicle needs to be repaired or serviced, Chads Automotive is the best place to take it. With over 20 years in the business, Chad has the experience you want your mechanic to have. At Chads Automotive, repairs are done right the first time. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Stop on by Chads Automotive in Evanston. They can fix it. Call today for an appointment at 307-789-8263. That's Chads Automotive, 789-8263.
This is Matt T-Rex, owner of T-Bar Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. We do free estimates on all makes and models of vehicles. We even do estimates on semis and motorhomes. We can do some work on motorcycles as well. Part of that estimating process will take care of all your insurance, filing claim, take all the pain out of that process for you. Estimating process takes about 10 minutes, so it's very quick and easy. You don't need to take a whole lot of time out of your day to get them done. We guarantee all of our work. When we're working on your vehicle, we treat it just like we're working on our own vehicle, so you know that it's very well taken care of. You'll be happy you came to us.
Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar Body Shop, Evanston, Wyoming.
It doesn't matter how large or small your business is. When considering copiers, fax machines, scanners, and other office equipment, call Mountain West Business Solutions first. George Wynn, CEO at Evanston Regional Hospital, have this to say.
With Mountain West Business Solutions, the copiers that we have now, they're very reliable machines. They've done a great job for us, and the rare times when they do have a malfunction, Randy and his people are in here quickly, and they come and service the machines very efficiently. We're very grateful to have Randy Barker and Mountain West Business Solutions as our business partners.
Call Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
All right, this has been the post-game show, Lady Red Devil post-game show. This has been a sports production and sports broadcast of Old West Media Incorporated and Cook Brothers Broadcasting. No portion of this production can be used or rebroadcast without express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Once again, our final score this morning on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard, the Sugar Salem Lady Diggers beat our Evanston Lady Red Devils 21-18, 21-18. Join us in about an hour or so here in Star Valley over in the main gym as our Evanston Lady Red Devils take on the Cokeville Lady Panthers when the Big O Tires of Evanston presents our Lady Red Devils as they take on the Cokeville Lady Panthers over in the main gym. We'll be on the air with you in about, just a little over an hour for our pregame show. Until then, go Lady Red Devils. This has been a Big O Tires of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball. Your Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball being brought to you by Uinta Physical Therapy, Bear River Dental, Cowboy Motors, Uinta Bosie's #1 education center, Chad's Automotive, T-Bar Body Shop, Mountain West Business Solutions, Castle Rock Chevrolet, Wyoming Dental Specialist, Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston, Wells Fargo Bank, Big O Tires, and our scoreboard sponsor, Uinta Physical Therapy. Your Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball has been on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM, and online at K-9radio.com.